Welcome back, everyone, to the Third Opinion podcast and radio show. We're on episode 64, I believe. Goodness gracious, Ethan. Who's
Goodness
here with me this week?
gracious. I'm really feeling my age. We'll have another one of those coming up in January.
Oh, we will, won't we?
Part 2.
Part 2 of Ethan's
Ethan's an older geezer.
An old geezer, Ethan.
Geezer boy.
How have you been this past 2 weeks? 'Cause I didn't see you last Sunday.
Oh, that's right. It's really only been a week, though.
Yeah.
I mean,
Okay.
I've seen you like 2 days ago.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, you're at the radio station.
Yeah.
You hanged at the station.
I hung.
You hung.
I was hung
at the station.
at the station. It was bloody. No, it was good. Last Sunday, I was at a concert.
Tell us about the Childish Gambino concert.
It was great. So good time. We went and ate some Blaze Pizza.
I
beforehand.
love Blaze Pizza.
Oh, it was a good.
Big fan of
It was
Blaze
a good
Pizza.
pie. Yeah, it was great. I had ham and pepperoni
Peeperinis.
and some hot sauce mixed in with my pizza sauce. You know, the regular old tomato sauce. You know,
Tomato.
it was really good. I like a little hot sauce mixed in with my tomato sauce.
Yeah.
Really good. A little mozzarella, a little feta. It's good.
Yum.
Did not enjoy the ham though. Ham would not eat again. The rest of the pizza was great. Ham not so much.
So you went to Blaze in Murfreesboro before you went there? Neato.
It's on the way. So, and then we went to the concert. It was opened by Vince Staples. He was terrible. I was not a fan. He played for like an hour. I was like, I just want the Beano.
Just give us the Gambino.
I
please.
have gas. Give me the Beano.
You were
No.
telling me about like the day after. You're making a lot of jokes.
Yeah, we
and
had
it was
like this
really,
huge.
really funny.
We had this huge like 28, 30 comment thread going on where we were just like
On Facebook.
memeing back and forth
Yeah.
while he was playing. I'm like, good man, this is terrible. So he was not so good.
It was at the Bridgestone Arena.
It was very full.
Very nice.
And then the Gambino came on, and it was quite the experience. He had a good set list. It was a good mix of new and old.
This is America.
He played that one. He played Redbone. He actually closed with Redbone,
That's a good one.
which was pretty cool. And that was a good one. I figured he'd do that or This Is America. But he played This Is America like 6/8 through the show, maybe 7, like right on the last little bit of the set. He played it, and then he closed with Redbone, which as soon as he played This America, I was like, okay, he's gonna close with Redbone because he hadn't played it yet, and I'm like, he's clearly not gonna wait this long, and then either not play it, you know.
Same thing with Toto. It's like you close with Africa.
Like he's just not gonna, he's not gonna. I mean, he was either gonna open with it, he's gonna close with it.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah. Same thing with Toto.
And he closed with it, so
Yeah.
it was good. Great.
How long was the
Great
concert in total?
He started at 9:15. He played for a good hour, 15, hour and a half, somewhere in that range.
Pretty good. So an hour
know.
for Mr. Staples.
45 minutes, really, something like that. I think he started like at 8. He went to like 8:45, and then Gambino started like 9:15-ish, somewhere in there.
What went on during that 30 minutes, you reckon?
Just changeover, you know.
Oh.
Things set up, checking everything.
Intermission,
For
everything.
the
Yeah.
next one, I'm sure, you know.
Which I haven't actually.
a pee-pee.
I haven't been to a concert in a while where it's been more than one artist.
Yeah.
So all the last 3 concerts that I have been to have been one singular band or performing artist.
Every performance I've ever been to has had an opener. So
Very interesting. Well, I mean, I've been to them whenever I was younger, but the last 3 I went to, Toto, the Weaklings, who played the Beatles, and then another Los Angeles band playing Led Zeppelin songs.
Zed Zeppelin.
Zed Zeppelin.
I mean, it's a cover band, so it's not really like a big thing.
I guess, but both of the cover bands were the only ones playing. But it was Nashville Symphony Orchestra, so like they had
That's why
2 distinct
That's
parts.
why they didn't do an opener.
But yeah, man,
I've
the Nashville
been to those.
Symphony Orchestra
It is. It's a good time.
rocks.
That's really cool.
They rock
I
hard.
went and saw a Zelda concert there. It was super cool.
Ooh, I think there's an Empire Strikes Back one happening.
Ooh, that'd be cool.
Either it has happened or it's happening soon.
Yeah, I am unsure.
I'll have to ask Trevor because he definitely knows.
I am unsure.
Man, speaking of Trevor, he got Smash Brothers Ultimate day of.
I didn't care enough to get it. So.
Oh, it's so you haven't played it either.
I don't really like Smash Brothers.
Oh, you don't like
honestly.
Smash Brothers?
No, it's just whatever.
Man, it is so much
Like I
fun.
got real burnt out on it like over the past several years. You know, like I played all the other ones and I was just like
I don't know. This one's really, really good.
It's the same game.
I don't know, Ethan.
It's the same game.
I don't know.
It's the same game every time.
But this time you have, time you have 70 characters.
Yeah, that are
like
literally
70
just
maps.
the same roster from every other game.
I don't know. It's more than that. It feels like
no, it's just
there's a lot.
Just every single character they've ever made. They were like, "Hey, we're gonna put these in a game," and then there's like 5 new ones.
If you say so. I don't know. I played it like
I know so.
I played it day of at Trevor's house. It was me, Dalton, and Kyle, and Trevor. We played it for like 4 or 5 hours.
Yeah, no, I mean it's a great game. Don't get me wrong. It's just not my cup of tea. I'm a single player kind of boy.
I mean, I am too for the most part. But like whenever Smash Brothers came, it was a lot of fun. It was really, really fun. I am enjoying Nintendo's new games.
Agreed.
Like Breath of the Wild, I've played a little bit of. I played Mario Party, the new Mario Party with Andrew at college. I played Smash Bros. With Trevor, and then he brought it here last night, and we filmed our end of year meme show. What's that face supposed to be?
My kink is sore.
Ow.
My jaw is really sore.
Oh, you poor baby.
Not fun.
Not fun at all. But yeah, I'm really digging Nintendo's new games. It seems like after the Wii U, they really had only one way to go, and it was like...
Well, the Wii U had great games.
It did, and it wasn't a bad console.
Like
it was just like 100%
Nintendo
mismarketed.
Stuff were great on it. It just didn't do well.
It just didn't do well. Everyone thought it was like an attachment for the Wii, which I get. But yeah, no,
I think the naming had to do part with that.
The Switch is a wonderful console. Yeah. I really enjoy it. And I really want to get one, so I can play Breath of the Wild. And I can play Smash Brothers. I love Smash Brothers.
Mario Kart. I like Mario.
I don't like Mario Kart. So
I like Mario Kart.
You like Mario Kart, and I don't like Mario Kart. You like Mario Party?
Yeah, Mario Party's fun.
I'm a big fan of Mario Party. I like just like the party games, which is what Smash Brothers is.
I am a party boy.
I am a party boy. Hey, Elisha's a party boy.
Yeah, Elisha's a party boy.
Hey, that's the title of this video. Elisha's a party boy.
Hey, Elisha's a party boy.
Awesome. That saved me a lot of trouble from trying to think of one. I hate having to think of a title for the videos for the podcast episode. I've asked you a couple times. Hey, ease up there, pal. Hey there, buddy.
Oh, I forgot did this.
Yeah. What else have you been up to?
So I took the week off, and I've played a lot of video games. I beat Bayonetta, which was a real good time.
Ooh, fun.
I finally beat it after a year. It's a hard game.
It is a hard game.
It's very fun, though. I need to start the second one. I've still been playing the Red Dead.
How is it?
Still a good time.
So I want
getting a little old because it's a little long.
It is a long game.
Honestly, it's a little bit long for my taste. For that
longer than
game.
GTA 5?
Yeah, it's like 55 hours.
Whew.
That's like just to beat the campaign. Like it's a long game.
Long draw.
Long draw.
So you played Nier Automata.
I beat it.
Would you say that
it's not a very long game? If that's what you're gonna ask.
No. Would you say that Red Dead Redemption 2 has more content and is a bigger game and more polished than Nier Automata?
Yeah, Nier's pretty small actually.
Okay.
Like there's stuff there, but
yeah,
it's pretty small. It's only long because it's only any length because you play through 3 different stories.
Yes.
Like it's pretty straightforward otherwise.
Because everyone at the Game Awards, which we filmed, but there wasn't really much for us to talk about, so we didn't do much with it. You missed out. It was a lot of fun. We had a lot of fun. They said multiple times during the Game Awards that Red Dead Redemption 2 is like the ultimate open world gaming experience. And they were saying that like it's the most polished, it's the most comprehensive, there's like the most amount of stuff in it. And I can't think of any other game that is that. Like on PC at least.
Go that far.
Open world at least. Let's keep it to open world. I can't think of.
I still think The Witcher 3 is the most polished open world game.
Maybe that's like the only one I can think of.
Honestly, like it's just there's just so much there.
But I don't think there's that same amount of attention to detail.
There's also factually 3 years in between the games.
Yeah.
So you have to think like that's a long point of technology.
Yeah, and it's been a long time since
the
last
graphics and the facial the facial recognition are a lot better in Red Dead 2.
Yeah.
You know. But if you look at nothing before Red Dead compares to Witcher 3.
I suppose, yeah.
In terms of what we're talking
about. So, we brought up another one, and then Andrew said this, and he said that Cyberpunk 2077 is going to blow Red Dead Redemption out of the water.
I don't think so.
I think it is.
I don't think it will.
CD Projekt Red always does a wonderful thing, like you said, The Witcher.
I've seen a lot of stuff on that game so far, and
We've only seen 45 minutes, and it looks like it's equal in
I'm-
scope. Honestly.
I disagree.
Really?
It looks pretty bare bones. I was not impressed.
Really?
There's a lot going on there, but
I wasn't.
it's probably gonna suffer the same fate as Deus Ex, because they already said the world's gonna be pretty small.
Okay.
Like not tiny by any means, but like it's gonna be kind of like quadranted off, you know.
Yeah.
So it's gonna. My fear is it's gonna be kind of like that city where like, okay, well I can go here and I can go here, and I can interact all these things in here, but it's gonna be like city streets, not like entire like. Okay, well I can just go wherever and do all these things, you know.
You think like Skyrim type thing where it's like
no, it specifically like Deus Ex.
Okay.
Because the gameplay's already like somewhat like Deus Ex,
Which I never really bothered with.
which is good. They're great games. Don't get me wrong.
Eh.
I played both the new ones. They're really fun.
I haven't.
But I just fear it's gonna be like their take on Deus Ex, which so far in ways it looks like it, in ways it doesn't. So
Okay. All right.
I'm still excited for it. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah, I am too. I'm honestly more excited for the 3 PlayStation games that are coming out. Last of Us 2, Ghost of Tsushima,
I'm mostly excited for that one.
And Death Stranding. I'm really excited for Ghost of Tsushima.
I'm mostly excited for that one.
I've been waiting for Death Stranding like way longer, and I don't know what the game could possibly be. And we've seen so much about it already,
And
but we don't know what it is. It
confusing.
gets more and more strange. Yeah, like
What's
what's
gonna
going
be
on?
funny is when all of a sudden they're like, "Just kidding, this is a new Metal Gear game, and this has all just been a fluff."
Honestly, I would believe it. It's not the wildest thing that's ever
He
happened.
never
It probably would
left
be at that point.
Konami.
It probably would be at this point.
He's
It's like
still
whoa,
with Konami.
whoa.
That would be such a Kojima thing to do.
That would be. It is.
He's like, I now
game,
own Konami.
Honestly, could you imagine?
Pretty crazy.
It is a shame about Konami also that like they are like leaning more towards the whole Japanese
You
mobile
mean
gaming market.
money.
Hey, got 'em.
That's what we call them in Yu-Gi-Oh. They're the ones that make Yu-Gi-Oh cards too.
I know that.
Mm-hmm.
Very interesting.
They have multi-facets of gaming.
Well, they've been around for ages.
They really have. Well, it's like Nintendo started off as like a gambling company or something back in like 1800s,
Yeah.
which is pretty wild.
Yeah. So yeah, very interesting.
V saucy.
The Game Awards were a lot of fun. I enjoyed it.
I watched bits and pieces throughout the night. I really wasn't surprised by anything that won or didn't win. Red Dead won too many things.
Well, Game of the Year was God of War.
Yeah, God of War should have won more things.
Yeah. Well, I feel like it winning Game of the Year is like good.
No, I agree. It should win Game of the Year. It's better than Red Dead. 100%. Writing is better.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I don't know. Pacing's better.
Didn't it win like Best Story or whatever? Didn't Red Dead Redemption 2 win Best Story?
Yep.
And then it also won like Best Sound.
Which makes no sense to me. It's like, here, we're going to give you all these, but you're not good enough.
I can see what you mean.
I don't know.
It was, well, the thing is like the fans voted for it, and then the judges were like, all right, cool.
I feel like they should just have it up to a panel of judges, honestly.
There were a lot of like awards I didn't care about, like Best Esports, man. Best Esports team.
Yeah, I don't get
Which
it.
I'm glad that esports are becoming more popular, but I don't.
Did you hear about Magic's decision?
I don't think so. Don't make me yawn. Don't make me
They're pushing.
yawn.
They're really pushing Arena hard, and they're going to do like a $10 million tournament
That's wild.
over the next couple of years,
I almost yawned.
or over the next year.
Oh,
And-
they also
and they're like doing away with a ton of their paper events and stuff.
they made CS:GO free to play now, also,
Mhm.
which is wild.
And they added a Fortnite mode.
I think it's very funny.
It's also happened.
It's also happened, which is like even funnier.
It's really dumb.
A bit's really funny whenever
They're
it's
also
like,
making one for Red Dead, which is incredibly stupid to me too. Like, why do we have to have this stupid mode and everything?
well, it's the same thing with like zombies back
I
then.
don't
Back then,
know.
remember?
I don't.
Total
know.
Biscuit said it best. He said zombie games are the fad, and the new fad that happens in the future
Yes.
is going to be way worse.
Yeah, it is. It is way worse.
It is. I am not.
Now we just need
particularly-
to make a zombie, whatever you call them,
Battle Royale.
battle royale, battle biscuit. I don't know. Just think it's rather goofy.
I haven't liked any of the past like 2 or 3 gaming fads. I did not like any of the zombie stuff. All those games were trash for the
I liked a
most part.
couple of them. I enjoyed.
I didn't like any of them. None of them were any fun.
I enjoyed. Dying Light.
Yeah,
It was
I
fun.
guess.
It was a good time.
Yeah, I understand fun and interesting.
with the
And
gold.
now I played me and Andrew played PUBG
Couple
for
of
about 40
wins.
hours.
That was fun too.
Me and Andrew played PUBG enough to get a chicken dinner each and then together, and
Mm.
then we quit playing PUBG.
Winner.
Battle Royale. So, yeah, I haven't really enjoyed any of the past gaming fads at all.
Hmm.
I haven't really been exciting. The next one, what can the next one even be, you wonder? Space stuff? Sci-fi stuff?
Who knows?
Because the developers of the original Fallout games and the writers...
No, I saw that.
real-
That game looks pretty cool.
What is it called?
Outer World or something.
Something like that. Outer Worlds.
Something like that.
It looks interesting.
Outer Rim. Something. I don't remember.
I don't remember either. It looks neat, though. I like it.
It looks like Space Fallout.
Pretty much, yeah. Which, if you make... So, what do you think... What is your favorite Fallout game?
Probably New Vegas, honestly. Which is by them, so I'm super excited for it.
Yeah.
Because I don't know, New Vegas just seemed to have more content, and it was more.
It was a way better RPG.
It was a more interesting world
than 3 or 4.
and the story was cooler.
Yeah.
Like my dad purifies water. Let's save the world, Dad. Thanks, son. I'm gonna die now.
Oh, you spoiled it.
Welcome to Fallout 3.
Yeah.
I don't know.
And also really janky, bad gameplay.
Yeah.
I did not enjoy the gameplay in Fallout 3.
Yeah.
And then Fallout 4 was a major improvement. It's like, hey, it's a major improvement. And then the storytelling
story
is
was-
very shallow. Yeah.
Not so great.
Yeah. I didn't really enjoy Fallout.
I was frozen.
What's funny is
They
that
stole my baby. Am I a robot? Nobody knows.
What's funny is that I did not enjoy Fallout 4 that much, but I have 130 hours in it. I think it's probably because it took me so long to realize I don't really enjoy this at all.
Yeah, that's how it was.
The gameplay's very action and very fun. I enjoy the gameplay a lot.
The gameplay's great.
And then like the world building is more comprehensive
World's
than
cool.
the last ones.
It looks great.
I really enjoy that.
Pretty game.
It is a very
It's still
pretty
a
game.
pretty game.
It still holds up, yeah. But it's like the story is just like, oh, give me a break. Yeesh.
Let's save the world. But Dad! What is this, 3 again?
Pretty much. Except for that one, you can even make your own story for your character. Like your character in Fallout 4 is very like.
Yep.
You're
Dad.
You're a lawyer, so you could be a lawyer wife or you could be a military husband. And it's
Yeah.
like one or the other, and that's all you got.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't enjoy it.
Yeah, me neither.
Let's see. What I think is interesting, I watched a very interesting video about I think it was called like the Fallout 76 problem,
Mm-hmm.
and I hate that game's doing so poorly. But I mean, come on, right?
There's a lot of problems.
The people that own Bethesda, I don't know if it's ZeniMax. I'm pretty sure it's ZeniMax.
I believe so. Cinemax.
So Bethesda wanted to get more funding for Elder Scrolls 6 and Starfield, whatever it's called, new
new
space game.
Yeah.
They couldn't get the funding for the new game, bigger team, new development studio, whatever. So they decided to use the guise of Fallout 76 to get what they actually want.
Cow.
Pretty much, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But instead of doing that, they put minimal effort into Fallout 76, and it's a bad game. They have horrible customer support. It's like worse and doubles up to worse, doubles up to
with that
worse.
as long as their next stuff is good.
I'm kind of feeling that way also.
I don't know who thought it was a good idea to make an online game for them. They barely make a functioning single-player game.
Yeah. People are starting to lose the illusion of good Bethesda games. Is like very, very quickly running away.
I don't know. I don't like it.
I don't know either.
Leaves a bad taste in my mouth.
Andrew said that he really wishes he did not pre-order Fallout 76.
Yeah, that's why I didn't buy it. Everything I saw about it, this is Fallout Minecraft. I am about none of this.
Yeah. Not even like a good Fallout Minecraft. Minecraft is like a good, fun game. But it's like it.
See, I don't enjoy it. I don't enjoy like
Really?
the survival stuff like that. Like
See, the thing is,
don't
is
like
like that's not even
that's
what.
that's one of my biggest complaints about Red Dead. I have to eat and I have to sleep and I have to like bathe and cut my hair. Like this is stupid. If I want to do that, I'd live life. You know what I mean?
I
just live.
But
just live out
Ethan,
here.
it's in cowboy times.
Don't care.
Don't care.
Like it's cool, it's in there, but
yeah.
like don't force me to do it.
One of the criticisms, I don't know who said it, but
I
I
don't know.
thought it was
This
really
thing
dumb.
is dumb.
I thought it was a dumb criticism for Red Dead Redemption 2.
Yeah.
It was I don't like prequels, and I'm like,
Also,
excuse me,
what? Cougars suck. That's all I'll say.
They do.
They're the worst.
They are the worst.
I'm out here trying to hunt a deer. And I'm just like I'm looking around for the deer, and you know, just like looking around, and all of a sudden, woof!
Out of nowhere, a cougar bites
And
your
I'm dead.
noggin.
Like
Yeah, then you're
once you're
cooked.
attacked by like a predatory animal, there's nothing you can do. You just die,
Yeah,
and that's not real life.
it's aggravating.
Real life, I could stab it with a knife.
Real life, you can say
You
with
know,
a
I'd
knife.
be like reaching
Real life,
for a
you can
knife or
probably
something.
hear
I'd
it
be
before it
I'd
attacks
be
you.
punching it, hitting it off something.
Yeah.
You know, I wouldn't
That's
be
one
just
thing-
sitting there taking it.
In an indie game called The Long Dark, it's like a
Mhm.
survival game,
I'm familiar.
and I really enjoy it.
Good game.
That's another thing. It's like once you get attacked by a bear or a wolf. Well, if you get attacked by a wolf, you like have to spam left click on a weapon that you have, so knife, and you go for slashing damage or for stabbing
Yeah.
damage. You drain health, no matter what you're doing, and that aggravates me because I don't think that.
See,
It's
I'm,
not that it doesn't
I'm
make
a
any
little more
sense.
okay with that because at least you can do something.
At least you can
Like literally,
fight
this
it, yeah.
this puma just jumps on me and like bear hugs me.
Yeah,
Like legs wrapped around me, arms wrapped around me, going straight for my head, which it would, mind you.
yeah.
But I'd
you
still have enough sense to flail around or do something.
that's another like Rockstar engine problem. Is
You
that
know what I'm
like
saying?
because the ragdoll, like you couldn't stop a ragdoll in GTA 5. I know you can't
they
render
just
them
they
too.
do some really dumb. They have some really dumb stuff in the game.
Some of the really dumb stuff is like very frustrating.
yeah.
And I know it's not possible to make the perfect game,
Like
but they
Like,
really
here's
don't
another
seem
one
to be
for you.
trying.
I can carry every single gun I own on my horse,
Yeah.
but I can't on my person.
Oh, that's weird. I mean, I understand that, like they're going
That's
for
fine.
they're going for like a more realistic thing.
I
but
don't
that's
mind
like,
that, but if you're gonna do that, then why let me carry everything on my horse?
Yeah. Like have them at a warehouse, like
Yeah.
a safe house, or something like
Also, if there's a horse that I bought, and I take the saddle on it to put on a new horse that I've just got that I've caught,
that. Yeah.
that the other horse that I took the saddle off on, then becomes a temporary horse, which I cannot get back from my stable, even though I've already named it and have full like
Stats and stuff.
stats with stuff with it, like
Yeah.
bonded with it.
That's odd.
Stupid.
That's an odd
So
one.
every time I whistle my horse, there's this icon that blinks up here. It's like, hey, here's your other horse that you can't go get or get at a stable.
How odd.
I don't want to ride up there because the one I have right now is better, but I don't want to lose that horse
Yeah.
because I spent a good 20 hours with it. You know.
How aggravating.
So just
Wasn't
some
there-
dumb little stuff like that?
Did you ever play Assassin's Creed 3? The Native American one?
No, I didn't play that one.
Oh man,
I
that's
am
probably my
playing
favorite.
Odyssey though, and it is great.
Ooh, how is Odyssey?
I love it.
I really enjoy
It's
the ancient
super-
Greek setting. I think that's very
super
fun.
And it's also really cool because they have like they have Atlantis stuff in it. I'm not
Yeah.
gonna spoil anything about it.
Yeah.
For anybody listening, I already know the ending, which I spoiled for myself just 'cause I was curious. But there's like Atlantean artifacts and stuff scattered throughout the game, little
Yeah.
temples and stuff, which I think is super cool because I love Atlantis. Like that's one of my favorite like conspiracy theory type things.
Yeah.
Love that. Eat it up. But they have like you can fight like a Sphinx and a Minotaur
Whoa.
and Medusa and I forget what the last one is. There's like 4 of them total.
A siren, perhaps?
No. I forget what it is. It's a Gorgon. It's Medusa, Minotaur,
Sphinx.
Sphinx. Maybe it's just the 3. I was pretty sure there was 4. But anyway.
That sounds fun. I really enjoy that setting.
Yeah,
Ancient
it's really
Greece.
cool. I really like it.
I honestly can't wait for feudal Japan Assassin's Creed.
I hope they do that. That'd be super cool.
What would be interesting is whenever Ghost of Tsushima, which is a PS4 exclusive developed by Sucker Punch, they made the infamous and Sly Cooper games. Big fan of all those games. They're a wonderful PlayStation developer. Whenever that comes out, be it like early next year or late next year, I feel like probably Q3 next year, October, November, perhaps.
Yeah, probably.
Whenever that comes out, I feel like is when Ubisoft will probably get on their horse about a feudal Japan game, perhaps. I don't know if they're going to go for the same setting because there
Did
is
you see,
honestly there's 1,000 years of Japanese history that they could easily just cover.
Did you see
They could just like boop, cherry pick Japanese history.
maybe the Edo period probably.
It'll appear to be a lot of fun because Ghost of Tsushima was taking place during the first Mongol invasion, the 1200s, I believe, early 1200s.
What were we talking about?
I love Japanese
You
history.
said something that sparked something, but I can't remember what it was now. Unimportant.
Very sad.
But yeah. Games are cool, man.
Games are cool. It's very fun to watch all these game trailers, especially with Death Stranding. At least Death Stranding is like the biggest example. It's like a movie, and I'm sure that's probably like more of a Kojima thing than any other developer or director, writer, whatever. He does more movie style. Well, the Metal Gear Solid 5 was like a very cinematic game.
all his games have like 45-minute cutscenes.
They honestly do, and I
They
think
really do.
I feel like Metal Gear Solid 5.
There's a very infamous
Well-
one in 4 in particular,
It's like 45 minutes long.
It's so
Factually,
long.
it's 45 minutes long.
and they just spew out garbage.
It's just nonsense about that
Like,
world
it's
in
just
that game.
nonsense technological terms that make no sense.
Yeah, which honestly,
Shagohod.
I'm a big fan of.
No, I think it's
I
cool,
love stuff like
but
that.
It's ridiculous.
It is ridiculous. So I think the longest start to finish cutscene in Metal Gear Solid
Mhm.
5 is like 7 minutes,
That's not bad.
I think. And collectively, there's around 5 hours of cinematic cutscene stuff. Which compared to like 4, there's like 11 hours of cutscene stuff
you're
in
watching
4.
like a whole series of.
You're watching
stuff.
like a couple movies with Metal Gear Solid 4, and then Metal Gear Solid 5, like you're watching a movie and a half or something like that, or 2 movies. But yeah, no, one of my Metal Gear Solid 5 is probably one of my all-time favorite games. I really, really enjoyed it.
Did not enjoy it.
I hate that too.
I hated every minute.
Well, I mean, me and you are both big fans of Snake Eater, though. Metal Gear Solid 3.
That's my favorite one. That's, to this day, that's the only
It's
one.
probably
It's
my
the
like.
only one I've enjoyed.
Well, I don't know if Metal Gear Solid, the first one or the second one, technically,
Mhm.
the one for the PlayStation, or Snake Eater, they're both tied for my second. Just because games like Metal Gear Solid don't exist anymore, and they were a very, very short time period of games. And then Snake Eater is like another one of its. No other game existed like that. So that's why they're both probably tied. They're just like their own game. And Trevor has never played any Metal Gear Solid game, and I've mentioned that's one of my favorite game franchises. But in the new Super Smash Brothers Ultimate, you can play music from all the games, characters, and all that. And it was playing Snake Eater music, and he said, "What is this?"
Snake Eater.
Yeah, and I
It's
said,
like an old Bond song. It's
"It really
super,
is."
It's
So
super dope.
so what Trevor said,
I love that
he said, because I recognized the song immediately. I'm like
well, it's
Snake Eater, and then
it's super iconic. It's
and
like
then-
it's like funky and like
Yeah,
I
it
don't
is.
know. Like it's super 60s.
and he said, "This sounds like a James Bond opening." And I said, "So,"
Exactly,
and I
yeah.
said, "So the entirety of Metal Gear Solid 3 Snake Eater is a 1960s James Bond spy thriller."
Basically, it's
That's
like
the
if James
entire
Bond and
game.
Rambo had a baby.
Pretty much, yeah. That's the entirety of that game. And then I told him Metal Gear Solid 5, the
And
last
that
one
plot
in the
twist at
franchise.
end.
It's wild.
Mhm.
I told him that at the end of Metal Gear Solid 5, the entirety of that game is an 80s thriller action film with some weird psychological elements. And he said, "What the heck, dude?" Paraphrasing, but still, it was so funny because I told him I described to him what each of the games was like a espionage action game, spy thriller, 80s action movie, and he's like, "What is this game franchise?" Man,
Weird
but Snake
babies.
in that game, Snake is a heavy fighter in Smash Bros. Ultimate, and he has kicked mine and Trevor's butts a handful of times. He is so hard to fight.
He has spanked me like a wee child.
Pretty much, he's one of the hardest guys to fight and capture in that game in Smash Ultimate. But it's so much fun. I really enjoy it.
Hey, Sabalba.
Dum 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 dum.
Dun, 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 dun.
Anything else you'd like to add?
No,
Alrighty.
not looking forward to going back to work tomorrow.
Oh, you are going back to work tomorrow, aren't you? Very sad.
Ooh, it's gonna be hard.
after a week long
Yeah,
vacation.
I've slept until like 10 every day. It's been great.
I wish I could sleep until 10 every day.
It's been good.
I'm glad you had a fun vacation. Hate that we didn't have any time to film anything.
That's fine.
It is fine. We're going to try to get a Christmas thing, a Christmas special. We'll try to film that before too long.
Yep.
And then I'm going to have the meme show going up here soon.
Yeah.
Me, Trevor, and Andrew talking about our favorite memes of the year. We talked about Rewind, and we talked about TikTok as well.
Not a fan.
Oh, well, it's in the video. The video's coming out in a couple days. But, yeah. Thank you so much for watching and listening. See you guys in the next one.
What is that noise, you reckon?
And now, a word from this program's sponsor.
Somewhere Liquors is located in the Plaza Shopping Center across from Citizens Tri-County Bank. Their address is 1100 Smithville Highway, Suite 137 in McMinnville, Tennessee. Their business hours are 8 to 10 Monday through Thursday, 8 to 11 on Friday and Saturday, and 10 to 6 on Sunday. Their phone number is area code 931-304-8222. They feature a walk-in beer cave and have a wide selection of bourbons, whiskeys, vodkas, tequilas, and more. McMinnville's first liquor store is Somewhere Liquors.